Hello. So this is A.B. Martinez. I will be presenting my case study, the Washington Department wrongly removed boy from family's home, and this was written by the Seattle Times. So to get a basic understanding of the article, there is a young autistic boy only referenced as JL. He was wrongly taken from his home by the Washington State Department of Children, Youth, and Families, the DCYF. And, like the removal of the child was, or at least according to the state, was based on, like, incomplete medical records and apparently, quote unquote, intentional starving by the mother. While being taken away, it seems that the child suffered permanent mental regression in terms of like basic development skills, and that really had an impact, as a young autistic boy. But in the end, the lawsuit resulted in the family getting a $7 million payout, and that was the end of the article there. So applying standpoint of epistemology to this article, the primary voice throughout the entirety of the article is just like the family attorneys. Like you get many like quotes from them or like things that the state that said about the family. It's like all from them. You don't get any quotes or opinions from the family. Even you don't get any official statements from the state. It's primarily just the family's legal representation. So because it's the legal representation, it satisfies that legal side of things, but we don't really get any input on how the family was doing during all of this or what they did to fight back against the state. And again, like I mentioned earlier, we don't even get official state we don't get official statements from the state itself. Like it doesn't present like why they did everything they did during the lawsuit or how they handled it entirely. And so without those two sides, it avoids, humanizing the story. Again, not getting the family standpoint on it. We don't fully know the impact of like how it felt for them. And then in order to get complete context, we would also need the state side of things, and we would need to understand again what are the many reasons that they took him away, and then how did they go about handling that information during the lawsuit itself. So if I had to change this article, of course I will include the voices of the family, and again official statements from the DCYF, which is the State Department from earlier. And because I would do this because the family would provide important information that we didn't get in the article. We didn't get how it affected them, how they tried to keep in contact with their son, how they helped their attorneys win the case, again, just how it impacted them. And then again, like official statements from the DCYF, because it would give us like that full circle context of, okay, here's what was happening on the family side of things, but then here's like the many reasons why they took action against the family's son and then got into this lawsuit. And so doing that would create a full narrative and not just from the lens of the legal representation, though that is important. We only get a third of the voice that we should be hearing in order to get the objective context for the story. And that's it. Thank you.